You know what I love about the game of craps? There's no one best way to play the game. Now, there's going to be plenty of people that tell you if you bet the pass line in full odds behind, or maybe don't and you lay the full odds behind, that is the very best way to play. Now, mathematically, that is the best way to lose the least amount of money over the long term. Craps is a negative EV game, which means a negative expected value. So no matter how you play, your expected value is to lose money over the long term. So even with these great low house edge bets, over time you're going to lose money. These bets over here, higher house edge, over time you're going to lose money. Now you will mathematically lose money faster with these type of bets versus these bets. So if you approach the game knowing you cannot win over the long term, why do we play the game? Well, what happens with these dice in the next 20, 30 minutes, an hour, nobody knows. So these bad bets, you could come out looking like a genius, and these amazing bets, you can come out looking like a fool. It really just depends on how these dice tumble. So if your plan is to grind out a win with a low house edge bet over a year's time, it's just not going to happen. All you're going to do is slowly grind down your money. No matter how you play the game, you've just got to have some luck on your side. Take a big score, manage your money. If you have a big win, don't put it back on the table and lose it again. You got to learn some walk away, different things like that. But the game can be won or lost either way with a smart bet or a sucker bet. Welcome to Color Up. The reason I preface this video is because today's dice advice is only going to use so-called sucker bets in the strategy. So is this strategy going to make me a sucker or a winner in the next 20 minutes? I don't know. Stick around and find out. Adam Volp submitted this strategy as part of my dice advice series, so thank you, Adam. And this is a real simple strategy. All you're going to do every roll is you're going to bet $20 horn bet, and then you make, I don't have enough here, you're going to make a $20 field bet. Now, he didn't have a name for this, but I'm going to call this the Horn Farmer, because we're going to be farming this field and use this field basically to replace our horn bet. Now these are all considered sucker bets because not only do they have a high house edge, the 3 and the 11, a little over 11, the 2 and the 12 is almost a 14% house edge. The problem is they're one roll bets, so you're really churning your money at that high house edge. The field, it's kind of like a roulette. It's whenever the pays triple, we're not so bad. It's below 3% house edge. But most tables, you're going to see it pays double. In that case, it's like 5.5%. Again, the problem is it's a one roll bet, so you're going to be churning your money. But it's not too bad. It's more like a roulette game as far as house edge. Now I stacked the money up here as a horn bet. A horn bet simply means a bet on the very extreme outside numbers, the 2, 3, 11, and 12. So the same bet, the dealers could set up just like that. 2, 3, 11, and 12. To make it simple, we could just stack it up as one bet, and there you go. If you didn't know, these horn numbers, they're also hot bets. They're usually not listed on a hot bet layout, but it's the same thing. You're betting on a specific roll of the dice, and it's only one roll. Now let me separate these to show you how they pay. It says going to be right on your layout. The most common is going to say 31-4-1 or 32-1, as my layout says. It means the exact same thing. So what happens if we roll a 12? We're going to win 30 to this 5, or 30 times 5, or $150. So $150. The problem is when this one wins, these other 3 lose. Most prop bets, if it pays, it stays, which means they're going to replace this bet. So they got to replace your losing bet. So let's take this 25, get 25 and change. So I'm going to take this 25, replace these bets, and I get $10. So my profit or net profit is going to be $135 if I hit the 2 or the 12. So again, it's going to pay 30 to 1, and then you have to subtract the losers. Now on the low side, and they call it the high side because they pay more, and the low side because it pays less. Let's say in the 11 rolls, you're going to get paid $75 or 15 to 1, but we're going to lose these other 3. So again, we got to make change, and then we're going to replace these other ones. So our net win is $60. You don't have to, you can pull these down anytime you like. But usually if it pays, it stays. Now dealers will sometimes use a shortcut to figure this math out. For instance, they know if the low side rolls, it's simply 3 times the bet. So if we stack this up, we know that a $20 bet, 3 times that is just going to pay $60. Real simple math for the low side. On the high side, they have a little shortcut. It's 7 times the bet minus a quarter of the bet. So 7 times 20 is 140 minus, in this case, a quarter of the bet is $5. So 140 minus the 5 is 135. Again, we showed that earlier is the short way. So if you're ever wondering, you should know your payouts. Make sure the dealers aren't making mistakes. But there you go, a little key. Low side is 3 times the bet. High side, 4 times the bet minus a quarter of the bet. Or I'm sorry, 7 times the bet minus a quarter of whatever your bet is. All right, the field bet is real simple. It's self-explanatory. It's a 1-roll bet. If you roll any of these numbers here, you win 1-to-1. So $20 bet wins $20. If you land in the 2, or you get paid double. So in that case, if we roll a 2, you get paid double, or $40. And if you roll a 3, you get paid triple. So what's going to happen with this strategy, anytime you want to roll the 2, 3, 11, 12, but if you don't, you're going to lose that money. Hopefully you roll the 4, 9, or 10, and then that will win, and you'll just replace your money. The tricky part is we're missing the most common numbers. If we roll the 5, 6, 7, or 8, we lose our money. Seems like we got a lot of numbers, but we're missing 20 of the combinations, 20 out of the 36, right? Because we got the 7, the 6 and 8, and the 5. So 55% of the time, we're going to be losing our bet. All right, high house edge, it's a 1-roll bet. We're losing 55% of the time. Why are we going to play this? Well, because we don't know what's going to happen in the next few rolls. So this is gambling, and this is what we're going to try out today. So let's check out the Horn Farmer and see what happens. All right, we're going to bring in $500. We're going to be betting $40 a roll, so we might only have 10 to 12 rolls, and then we could be completely gone. So hopefully we can roll some of these other things and get on a little bit of a hot streak. Now, we don't care what the point is. We're not paying the line bet, but I'll try to keep track of it as best I can. But we're going to have a new shooter coming out. Maybe that's a good omen. So again, we'll toss this to the stick man, get a horn bet, and then we're going to place the field for $20. All right, here we go. Yo, 11, there we go. I knew it was a good omen. All right, good start. So we're gonna double up here. First, we're gonna win $20 in the field. And then remember, 3 times our bet of $20. That's the shortcut. We're gonna get paid $60 for our horn bet. So we're off to a good start here. We either have some profit and should walk away now, and not push our luck, or we've basically bought ourselves some more rolls to try it out. So, all right, we're gonna play this out for a few rolls and see what happens. Here we go. 8 easy. 8's gonna be our point. Again, we don't care about so much about that, but it is one of the common numbers, which means down comes $40, just like that. Look how fast that goes. All right, so let's go back in the field. And, well, $20 on the horn. And here we go. 8 easy, point hit, but it's no good for us. Down comes the 40, puck goes off. All right, we're gonna have the same shooter. All right, we're gonna go 20, 20. Let's see what happens. Same shooter coming out, bounces off wide, 7. Front line winner if you're playing on the pass line, but for us, just like that, $40 down the drain. I need some change here, so let's go. I'm going to change out a stack of 100 and take 100 in green just because it makes it easier for me here. And then we'll go 20, 20. Same shooter, looking for a come out roll. 6, easy 6. Remember, these are the most common numbers rolling, 6, 7, 8, and down comes or $40. All right, we're not scared. Well, to be honest, I am a little bit. That's why I would personally never play this way, but hey, it's dice advice. We're having fun, and you never know. Wow, look at that. playing the line bet, in odds, we're doing great. We're rolling in points right back. For us, $40 down the drain. Puck comes off. And same shoe's going to be coming out. Look at that, I made change, I'm already short. So let's go ahead, you know what? Let's go 1. 2, and just get that out now. 100, 200, yeah. We'll just run through that and then see where we stand. This could be a short video. All right, so same shooter, hit his point, so he's coming out, so $20 field and $20 horn bet, and here we go. 8 easy, pounding the most popular numbers. Again, there goes quick 40 for us. All right, let's replace that. Stickman, let me have the horn. You bet this is a self-service bet, you bet that yourself. Here we go, I need an extra, I'll shake them a little bit longer so we can get a horn number. Here we go, 2 aces, there we go, it worked. So we're gonna get paid double here on the 2, which is nice. And then we're gonna do 7 times the bet minus 5. So 7 times 20 is 140, minus 5 is 135. And I'm gonna need some red to keep playing, so let's pay out that way. 100, 25, 135. We'll do it that way. Just because I have a feeling we're going to need some more red. All right, and we'll collect some of this. And keep rolling. Here we go. 10 the hard way. So here we lose our horn, but we win here in the field. So basically it's a wash and you're just replacing it. Just looking for those horn numbers mostly. Again, 10 hard. Same thing, we lose in the horn, we win in the field. We'll just use that to replace. The horn farmer, farming for the horn numbers. 8 point hit again, but it's a loser for us, so we'll take that down. Same hot shooter coming out. All right. The lighting, the sound might be a little different. I'm in a new, I had to move location, so I've got a new studio. It's kind of why I've missed the last few weeks. I had a lot of personal stuff coming up on top of a move, funerals, sicknesses, just kind of everything hit me. But I'm back, and it will take some time to kind of tweak out the lights and the sound and everything like that. But yeah, a little behind the scenes information for you. All right, same hot shooter, which I think he's hit 3 points. Coming out. 6 easy, 6. It's also very hot in this room, so I'm already starting to sweat. Down come our prop bets. We're just going to replace. If you are going to play something like this, you might want to set kind of a win or a loss goal. You know, maybe that first hit was, you know, enough of a profit to walk away. Again, stuff like this, saying stuff like that is difficult because a lot of people travel, you know. You're driving 2 hours, maybe you're flying to Vegas to play, you can't walk away. You know, I have a luxury of living in a town with casinos, so I could do that, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough to kind of, you know, it's easy to say those type of things of, you know, hey, you win your $50, walk away. It's a whole nother ball game to actually stick to something like that, especially when you're traveling. All right, 4 easy. Down comes our horn bet. We win in the field. We just replace. But something like this, if you don't watch yourself, the reason I brought that up is because you're just going to end up running through all your money. So, and it's going to go through fast. 8 hard. I thought that was the point, but it wasn't. All right, down comes the 40 again. We're just going to replace it. And here we go. 9, center field 9. All right, that's a winner in the field, loser in the horn. So you win there, we'll just replace. 8, easy 8. Again, still pounding those inside numbers, which that's what normally happens, right? Those are the most common numbers to roll. But it just seems like you bet on those, then the horn numbers roll. It's like you can't win. The dice gods know. All right, here we go. $20 back in the field, $20 back in the horn, and off we go. We need a streak of horn numbers. There's one. The 3, ace deuce. So we're going to win 20 here, and then we're going to win 3 times the horn bet, or $60. So, and I'm going to walk away with whatever greens. I'm not going to exchange anymore. So that'll be our walk away point. We rack this up. And let's get on a streak of horn numbers. 7 out. All right, our shooter finally ended his game, so the puck's going to come off, but our bets are going to lose. So we're going to have a new shooter, new set of dice. All right, maybe we can hit this. All right, let's get our bets out there. $20 field. Toss this into the stick man. Hey, I'd like a $20 horn, please. I'll set you up. And here we go. 8, easy 8. Back on that 8. It's a loser for us. Get some of these out of the way here before I knock down these giant stacks. All right, let's go ahead, get our $20 down. And here we go. 3, there we go. All right, so we're going to win $20 for our field bet, and then we're going to win $60 for our horn bet. So again, we'll rack up some green, rack up a little more red, and we're ready to go. 3, ace deuce right back, there we go. So again, $20 for the field and $60 for our horn bet. So we'll rack up the green. I kind of should have stuck with this maybe initially, just always keep the green. It's kind of a little built-in money management. So where are we at? 225. I mean, we started with 500, so we still got some work to do if we're going to break even or come out ahead. But hey, who knows? Maybe some 2 or 12s are coming. 8, easy point hit. Down comes our 40. Puck's going to go off. It's going to be the same shooter. We're going to get our $20 down. And here we go. Coming out. Same shooter, 1 point hit. Let's see what happens. 7 on the come out, front line winner. We're not playing that game. We're playing a little more riskier game. 20, 20, and off we go. 9 point is going to be 9. If you're playing along at home, betting on other numbers. Oh, you know what? I took all that money, shoot, that may not be the first time I missed that. I didn't lose those. I would have lost the horn on the 9, 1 in the field, replace the horn. I don't know if I've missed that before. It's very possible I've missed that and screwed this whole math count up. But at least on this time, I did catch it. I know on the 8 we would have lost, the 7 would have lost. So maybe that was the first time. All right, here we go. 7. That's definitely going to be a loser. Puck is off, and we're going to have a new shooter. All right, and we're going to get down in the field, get down on the horn, and see what happens. Here we go, coming out. This is going to drop. They're going to call that a 2. So we hit our aces. It's a loser for the pass line, a craps number, but it's a winner for us. So we're actually going to win double here. 7 times the bet is 140 minus a quarter of the bet, so 135. So we're going to pay out 125, 35. So again, we got some more green we can stack up here. And we'll keep going a little bit longer. We got a couple more bets left. All right, here we go. Let's see that again. 10, 10 easy. 10 is going to be our point. So we lose the horn, we win in the field, we replace the horn. I remember that time. 7. Nothing's going to help that one. Down come both our bets. Puck is off, and we're going to have a new shooter. So that was a short roll. So let's get our bets down. Field, horn, and off we go. New shooter coming out. 6, easy 6. Again, it's one of these inside numbers, which is a loser for us. And do we have enough money? We have just enough for one more roll. All right, let's see what happens. Here we go. There we go, 3. We're still in the game. So we're going to get paid 20 here, and then we'll get paid 60 for our horn bet. So we'll rack the green, and we won't quite have enough to bet. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Maybe we'll cheat it a little bit. 8 hard. That's a bad number for us, as we lose both our bets. And again, we don't have quite enough money. So we'll give it one more try. Horn bet, we'll just do $10 in the field. Hopefully you're at a $10 table, not a $15 table, but we'll just bet $10 this time, and this will kind of be our last roll unless we hit something. Here we go. 6. Point hit, so that's kind of a good place to end because the puck is going to go off, and down our bets are going to come. I know a lot of people like to see me roll until the 7 out, but I think that's a good stopping point for this video. We'll count up some of this green. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 400. So we're down $100. I mean, that's not as bad as I thought it would be, actually. So, you know, real life rolls. I'm obviously rolling super fast here. Table's going to roll slower. You may have got some good entertainment time. But again, for a strategy like this to work, you're going to have to roll a lot more than what probability dictates for these horn numbers. So, I don't know. A lot of fun. I know some people are going to just kind of trash and hate this type of thing. But again, we're gambling. Anything can happen in the next 30 minutes. So that's what we're all kind of hoping for. So whether you're a line player and low house edge player or you're a sucker bet player, good luck on coloring up.